First it was the noise, then a sudden jolt. Now the jumps are coming faster and faster with barely enough time to know what's a fading memory or a glimpse into the future. In Astra Escape from Tomorrow, our intrepid heroes find themselves tumbling through time and space, trying to make sense of it all. Astra is a storytelling game where 1 to 4 players create a pulp science fiction story with spaceships, alien invasions, love, betrayal, and anything else their imaginations bring to the table. As the story progresses, cards with story prompts will drive the action forward in unpredictable ways, and help create deep and complicated characters that will change dramatically every time you play. All the while, you will record their story by physically writing their campy dialogue and cheesy one-liners on actual comic book panels. Players take turns adding dialogue and background to the unfolding story, then rolling dice to determine whether an anomaly occurs. On your turn, flip the top card of the story deck. You can either use the story prompts to create a scene, or replace a panel on the board with a new card, altering your hero's past, present, or future. You decide to cover a panel showing our hero seemingly in distress. You can come back to her later. The next player flips a card with the prompt, "Who was hiding in storage?" A mysterious stowaway seems like the perfect way to start our adventure. The active player describes the scene for the first available panel, and immortalizes that fragment of our story by adding dialogue to the empty speech bubbles. If a panel is covered by a story card, they instead resolve it by describing the flashback, flash forward, or alternate history that the card represents before discarding it. To end your turn, roll both dice to determine whether an anomaly occurs. The player to your left can reward a supremely cheesy line by letting you re-roll the highest die. If the total value of both dice exceeds the number of uncompleted and uncovered panels on the board, an anomaly occurs, altering portions of the board and story deck. As the storyboard fills out, anomalies will come faster and faster until the story's climax, when the players will have one last chance to give their heroes an exciting conclusion to their story. Remember, we are rooting for our heroes, but they are far from perfect. They will both triumph and fail, impress and disappoint each other, fall in and out of love, but always, always, with a sense of flair and drama. Grab a pencil and a pair of dice, and let's see what's in store for our intrepid heroes in Astra Escape from Tomorrow.